All right. Gather around. Let's talk about gold, silver, a little bit Bitcoin. I like to keep the stuff separate crypto, stock, precious metal. But sometimes I just want to give you a quick recap, right? A rundown, basically, I'd rather say, of whatever I came across previous night or several days, past few days. Gold's run to 5,000, silver 50 isn't just a rally. Mass crisis incoming. I did the stream last night, and there were certain clips that should actually blow your mind. Or if you were living under the rock, no pun intended, pet rock, which is gold. Ladies and gents, Lynette Zhang, very well informed and individual, high IQ individual, pretty much said exactly what I just felt all these we have been talking about. The CBDCs, the Genius Act was signed. What is the Genius Act? And then they talk about stablecoin. Stablecoin means backed by USD, USDC, whatever. Like again, pegged to the fiat currency. So in order, de-dollarization is happening, and that's why you can see the gold rallying. Bitcoin is taking a breather right now. Look at this. This is silver, man. Silver is at $49. What are the chances, right? This is Bitcoin, 123,000. Gold, 4,043. It's literally creeping towards 5,000. And I wouldn't doubt if it gets there sooner. Analysts are predicting it's going to happen by the end of next year. I feel like it could happen much quicker than that. It's not just because you're debasing the currency, US dollar. All right. And this is why I say that investment, trading it's not an option anymore. It has to be compulsory, a mandatory thing for everyone in order just to even just to protect yourself from inflation itself, just inflation. And then if you want to gain, you have to be more aggressive in the market, right? You have to diversify to some different asset classes and whatnot. All right. So it's not an option, mandatory. And whenever I talk about crypto, I know it's kind of funny. I keep saying this. Listen, all right? The world we live in right now, even 50-year, 60-year-old boomers are robbing us in daylight. You need to be aggressive. You have to have an open mind, whether you like the asset class, whether you treat it as an asset or a Ponzi, whatever. Because if you give fiat money to anybody right now, go outside, hey man, you want some BTC, you want some fiat, $100, or you want some coin, silver, gold, I bet most people will pick fiat because it's just liquid. They will, yeah, man, I just give me fiat, man. What am I going to do with gold? Wear around? I can't eat gold. Give me just fiat money. That's the mindset people have, which is what it is. But when you understand that fiat is just paper money backed by literally nothing, but yeah, it's still, because people are using that, the whales are using that to actually buy assets. They're not holding much of this cash. They have most of them, the stuff invested in the stock market, real estate. So inflation causes them to go up and they always benefit. The cheap money goes to them first and then trickles down to all the lower ones. By the time they get to use it, everything skyrockets. Opportunity comes, not always. And when it comes, you need to be prepared for it, ladies and gents. So whenever I talk about gold, silver, I may put off some people because, again, I'm not a maxi of anything. I believe in gold. I believe in silver, precious metal. I'm not too sure if I believe in crypto. Crypto is fine. But when you know that the people behind it, 99% are rotten, look at the exchange owners. It's easier just blatantly lying on your face. If I could say, hey man, Bitcoin is coming up with an earning report. Based on that, I think it's going to go up. Makes sense. It goes up because it's speculation, because nobody's believing in dollar, and US being in the top priority level in the world, whether we are doing bad, if we do bad, the world is doing massively, under the water. So even if our economy sucks, because we are in a multi-split economy right now, run by just top 10%, they're like chilling, others are suffering, trying to buy food and whatnot, right? So again, don't take my word for it. I pay attention to this market. This is what I do full time. I mean, I love this thing. And I can tell you this is brutal as well. So I know that a lot of you are busy, whether you have a 9 to 5, you have family, kids, it takes a lot of time. So let me do the dirty job. All right. Let me research. Let me see what I can find. And of course, before putting any of your life savings, even $1,000, do some due diligence. Even $1,000 is massive right now. A lot of people don't have that in their bank account. And that's real. I understand the paycheck to paycheck system, the situation, the student loan all-time high, the interest rate. You have the interest accumulating already, student loans, credit card loans. By the time you get your paycheck, you want to invest somewhere, you want to buy some gold and silver, you can, because you have to pay your debt first. And by the time you save some money, $3,000, 1 ounce of gold, and that gold goes to $5,000. Then what you do? Oh, I'm priced out of gold. Let's buy some silver. Ladies and gents, gold may not give you this yield right away because you're not getting a 10%, 1%, whatever returns. But I can tell you this. I mean, yeah, there are ways to do it. But it's just, I always said this, it's like a kick on their Wall Street face, the bad elites face, because they don't want us to hold any of these. That's what makes them happy. Like, oh, these guys are just, let them hold the fiat poor or whatever. So that's just one. And second is just a hedge against dollar devaluing and inflation and whatnot. That's just the reality. I wish I knew this early. Again, you live and learn, right? It's never too late. Yeah, it could be too late if you don't take action and take a step back and learn. So again, gold, silver, and I'm not going to talk about Bitcoin right now. It's just too much. But I like I mentioned, have an open mind. All right? Because whenever you talk about crypto stuff, you piss off a lot of people on the other side. You're like, yeah, this guy, a moron, he still believes in scams. Define a scam, define a Ponzi, define the monetary policy, define the politicians. Just define. Tell me how real they are. So just buy, sell, move it into the, rotate the money, move it into, and please, whenever I do crypto videos, if you want to copy trade me, do at your own risk. All right? The reason I'm saying, if you remember my previous video, what did I say? I bought Fartcoin, right? And just to show you, you see this here? Fartcoin, I'm down $800, almost $800. You can see the average price, 70 cents, whatever. I'm still holding it. There's a reason. And one other thing I'm going to show you. The money is in the quantity. Okay? 5 cents went down from 70 cents to 64. 5 cents goes down, I'm losing like almost $700, $800. 5 cents because of the quantity. Same thing with Pengu and all this stuff. If people don't realize this. So if it goes by 20 cents, I probably would make $2,000 or something like that. Make sense? Doesn't have to double. So yeah, unless you really do it, you don't get to see it that often. Then you're playing with DeFi, you don't see the money moving so quick. But over here, you can see the numbers, the losses, the profits, or whatever. So yeah, be careful. If you copy trade me at your own risk, I do my research. I'm not here to lose money, but you can see clearly I'm trying to double my 14K here so I can actually buy some gold. Why not, right? I'll buy some gold, pay some debt, and then put back into the system. All right. So ladies and gents, just wanted to give you a quick rundown. And this is what's happening in the so-called crypto world. Some random token came out with CEO Chain Opera AI and boom. Anything with AI, boom. And last but not the least, let me show you something. Fig. I literally, if you go back and watch my video, the Fartcoin video, I literally said that I'm looking at picks like this that just did an IPO recently and it dropped all the way from whatever. It was sitting at $50. I literally had a limit order set at $55. This went up to $70. You know why? OpenAI, they introduced some integration with Figma. Just because of that, this goes up. That's why I said pay attention. This seems like undervalued to me. Because first of all, you're not buying all-time high. And they have a working product, which is popular enough. All right? Kind of bottomed out. And I'm looking at picks like this. These are like long-term, mid to long-term, decent holding, value investing. All right? So my stock people, I'm hoping I'm making a little happy right now. It's not just crypto. All right? What are the chances? Take some profit from crypto and put in some of the undervalued stock. Make sense? Amazon, no brainer. So these are my holding here right now. I have some AFCO. I got rid of my NVDA and I bought more Amazon just because I didn't have much. If I really have to get an NVIDIA, I can do it sometimes later down the road. But right now, I don't see a reason. All right? I'm looking at Baba as well. This is one of the Chinese stocks, Alibaba. Pay attention. BBI, Iron. I talked about Iron not too long ago. I said, I'm also holding a bag. All right? I bought in around like $40 or something. It's up at $61. I told you, this is one of my highest risky one just because of the chart. I was like, there's a narrative. Okay, clearly you can see Iris Energy announced a private offering of $875 million. Oh, and convertible bonds due in 2031. resulting in a 6.5% decline in its shares during extended trading. Dropped at 57, now it's at 61. Iron prices 871 million convertible notes offering. Iron eases from record. Huh? Anyways, ladies and gents, just want to give you a quick rundown. All right, pay attention. And by the way, sometimes doing nothing is better than just putting all your life savings in some random stock thinking is going to go up because of monetary easing and whatnot. Yes, over time it does, but also depends on how long you want to stay in the market. I play a little differently. Timing the market, being in the market, it depends. Right now, what are the chances? If Fartcoin goes up 20-30%, I'll take profit. And when it goes up, I don't know. If the whole market stays stagnant for several weeks, I'll just wait. I'm not going to play anything. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do any trading. Just wait on it. So anyways, let me know what you think in the comments. All I can tell you is gold at this level, silver at this level is not a joke. That tells you something crazy is coming or happening in the economy. And when I say collapse economy, it's not like the buildings are falling off. Oh man, what's happening? It's not that. It's a financial pain. All right, only like 90% feels it. Only 90%. The 10% won't get that. And we need to be in the top 10%. That's my goal. So we can all chill together, party, drive the Lambos. Me driving my own Lambo with all the Toyota black Corollas around, not fun. I want you all to drive Lambos, Mercs, Hummers, so we can all, like, you know, make this elites jealous. Jelly. All right, take it easy, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me know what you think in the comments, please. It helps with the algo. I need to get to 5,000 subs as soon as possible. Hi, peace out.